everyone. Hi everyone. My name is Poonam. I'm an occupational therapist at Joy Laughter Developmental Therapy, and welcome back to our video blog series. Today we're going to talk about 4 easy steps to connect with your child through play. We're going to cover how you can observe your child's play, how you can imitate their play, watch how they respond to your engagement, and how you can adjust to your child's response, and how to build a connection with your child through play. So first I want to talk a little bit about the various stages of play. Since birth, children engage into play. That's their occupation. So the first stage of play is unoccupied play, where the child is all by themselves and just trying to explore the environment. The second stage of play would be solitary play, where the kid has toys that parents have given them and they're just playing by themselves. They're just trying to know, okay, how does this toy work? Typically, we would have parents engage with children right from birth. Talk to your kids, smile at them, imitate different facial expressions to them, because that's how children are going to learn. You are their first teacher, and kids pick up things very fast. At the same time, you can observe your child's play, like when they're babies. They're putting their fingers in their mouth, they're kicking their feet, they may be cooing or babbling, they're trying to communicate with whoever is around them. And you have to respond to them in their way. So you can go and lay next to them, be at their eye level so they can look at you, and they can respond to smile at them so they can smile back at you. Similarly with solitary play, as children get older and now maybe they are doing tummy time, or they have started crawling, or they're sitting now, then you again have toys around them and they will be playing, exploring the toys on their own. Most likely they're going to put the toy in their mouth, and that's okay as long as you clean the toys. They're going to explore the toy through their mouth. How does the toy taste? Does it taste good? Does it taste bad? Is it hard? Is it soft? Maybe it's not supposed to be in my mouth. Maybe I can keep it in my hands, move it from one hand to another, maybe shake it, see if it makes a sound, or maybe use my little finger and poke it, maybe try to press some of the buttons. And watch what your child is doing without interrupting them. Don't correct them. Let the child learn their way. I know it's really hard. Being a parent myself, even when my child is grown up, I will still keep interrupting my child. But try your best not to do that. Observe what your child is doing. And maybe you can join them in their play by imitating them. You could have a similar toy that the child is playing with and try to imitate your child's actions. Try to develop a connection with your child. Now, if your child is on the floor, you can't be standing and talking to them because the child may not look at you. You have to sit, you have to come at the child's level. Sit on the floor, lay down on the floor and play with your child, or just watch they're doing. A lot of times kids with special needs like autism or other developmental disabilities may play in a slightly different way than typical kids do. They may be fascinated by cars or toys and would like to line them in a row, or throw them in the air and see it fall down, or spin them. And that's perfectly fine, because for each child, your play is unique. Let your child play the way they want to, and you try to play with your child that way. And you can just see the joy on their faces and how happy they will be, because they're like, yay, mom and dad know exactly what I like to do and like how I like to play. And as an occupational therapist, our main focus is play-based therapy. It's the same thing with speech therapy, with physical therapy in a pediatric therapy setting. So we will always like to play at the child's level and imitate what the child is doing to develop a trusting relationship and emotional bond with the child. And you can do the same way. So when you try to play with your child, watch for how they respond to you. Like I said, it may be your child's favorite toy or only toy they want to play with. And if you try to take the toy from them, they may not be happy. You cannot grab the toy from your child, but you can ask like, it's my turn. Can mommy play with you? Can daddy play with you? And if at that point they don't want to play with you, that's fine. You can bring another toy and you can be like, hey, this is mommy's toy. Do you want to play with me? And you place the ball in their court and see if the child wants to play with you. And that's okay. If they still don't want to play with you, you can still continue playing with that toy and let your child observe you, how you are playing. Let your child become the spectator and observe how you are playing with the toy. And then you know what? If you are making it very much fun, like making it very animated, like, wow, I love this toy. This is so much fun. Look, it makes this sound when I press this button. Maybe the child will get interested in what you're doing and start responding to you and maybe want to join you in your play. And that's great. That's what we call associative play, where the child is showing an interest to join you in a play and will start slowly sharing with you and taking turns. We have to remember that we need to build a connection with the child and not be in control of the play with the child. Of course, if the child is putting things in their mouth which is not safe, you want to tell them that let's play with our hands. Let's not put toys in our mouth. Because when we say no or when we say stop, kids are going to do that more because they're getting all that attention from you. Because now all of a sudden things have changed. Things are not fun anymore. Something has happened to get a reaction from you, and the child wants to know what else can they do to get that reaction from you. So let's imitate and show the child that, look, we play with the toy in our hands. We throw the ball. We don't put it in the mouth. And that's how kids will learn about safety too. Try to do toy rotation, where you just have a few toys for the kids and you can rotate it, and maybe next week kids have a different theme of toys. It's not the quantity of toys kids have, it's the quality of toys. You could have one puzzle set and you could play it in so many ways. You can identify, if it's an animal puzzle, what different animals are there. You can match those animals on the puzzle. If the puzzle has a knob on top, you can work with the kids on their fine motor skills. And like I said, what you do, the kids are going to observe and imitate you. And that's how they're going to learn. You can take turns putting the puzzle pieces in, taking them out, cleaning up after you're done. And that's how kids are going to play with you. And if they have their own way, join them. Thank you so much.